Well, I tell you what, when you put in down there at Reed's Gap and you start off and you're making your way up here to the Maupin field shelter, I tell you what, that first little climb is something else. It reminds me of exactly what it's like when you start down there at the bottom of Three Ridge. It don't take long for it to really wind you out. It looks like I'm on a little bit of a straightaway right now, and I tell you what, it's beautiful all around me. Looks good out here. Hopefully, I think I'm making good time. I ain't been but about 10 minutes, but I tell you what, how was the kicker? Well, here I am at the Maupin Field Shelter, and what I have to do is I have to continue to take the Appalachian Trail, which is straight that way, and get down to the Harpers Creek shelter. At least that's 6.2 miles from where I'm at right now, but I like to try to make it a little further than that. It's about 3:45 right now. I still got a little bit of daylight left, so I'll see how far I can get. But whenever I come back up through the haur, I will get some video of the Maupin field shelter, which is just right down that way. Man, I tell you what, this hike right here is something else. It reminds me so much of the Priest. That's straight up through there. I got a long ways to go yet, but I tell you what, having a good time. All right, well, I've got to one peak right here, and of course I am nowhere near done, but I had a memory from right here from years ago when I was hiking through here about 8 or 9 years ago. My dad and I would come up through here, and I remember my dad, he came up that hill right there, and when he got up to the top of that hill, he got right over here to about this rock, and he got down on his knees and he fell over, and he just said, "My legs are screaming bloody murder." We had such a good time, and I laughed and he laughed. It was really, really good. So it's good to come back up here and reminisce on those old memories. And maybe it won't be too long. My dad and my son can come up here with me and we can all do it together. But I tell you what, good times. Well, here we are, made it up to Hanging Rock here up on Three Ridge. It is 5 o'clock, so it took me a couple hours to get here. But I tell you what, it is beautiful up here. I haven't been up here in a pretty good while. I've been thinking about it very often, about making my way back up here, and I'm so glad I was able to get up here this time. I tell you what, it sure is beautiful up here. This is one of my most favorite places that I've been to yet. Alright, so sign says Harpers Creek shelter is 3.2 miles that way, so that's what I would probably, I guess, like to get to, considering it is 6 o'clock. It's going to probably be dark in an hour and a half, so I could make it, but I might be setting up camp in the dark. I ain't going to make it to the Maupin trail this evening, it don't look like. Let's see. We got right here the Maupin field shelter is 2.6 miles, Reed's Gap's 4.2, so that's where I came in at Reed's Gap. So I've gone 4.2 miles in the last well, 3 hours. Yeah, 3 hours. So of course took a couple of good breaks, a good long break over there. Good long break over there at Hanging Rock. I really enjoyed that. But here I am on top of Three Ridge, and this is what it looks like up here. I can't really see a whole lot with all the trees and stuff, but looks like I got a lot of work to do. So I'll talk to you here in a little bit. All right, well, it is 6:25, and I still got a long ways to go before I get to Harpers Creek. I was really hoping I'd make it to Haur, but that ain't gonna happen. So the plan is to, gotta be careful here. Plan is to camp out at the Harpers Creek. I got water with me, so you know, if something happens and I'm not able to, it's okay. But I like to try to make as many miles as I can. That way tomorrow I ain't got so much to do. I can just kind of wake up in the morning, get up early and hit the trail, and get done and get back home. because I got a lot to do tomorrow too. So hopefully I can get on through here. I'm trying not to rush too much because, you know, you get hurt like that, especially walking around when it's rocky trying to talk on the cell phone. So and it would probably help if I'd stop. If I stopped stopping and looking around at all the beauty that there is out here on this trail. But, you know, that's part of the reason why I came out here, is I wanted to see everything. And ain't no point in me doing all this work and coming out here hiking if I ain't going to appreciate it, you know. So that's kind of set me back a little bit, stopping and enjoying the scenery and taking pictures. And, you know, I'm the kind of person that likes to take a lot of pictures. But anyways, I'm still having a good time. I'm making some good headway. I've come a long ways from the top, but I've still got a little while to go. But I'm going downhill, so, you know, when you're going downhill, you can make up some more time. But all right, well, let me hurry up. Just want to give you guys a little bit of scenery again. I'll tell you what, it is just beautiful up through here. How this greenery's coming in up here, starting to anyways, not so much in the trees, but down here on the forest bottom it is. And I tell you what, it's just beautiful. I think I got to go around that over there, somewhere around over here, and go down. Harpers Creek's down that way somewhere. But I tell you what, it is absolutely beautiful up this way.